why would I choose stick welding over any other process? I can run flux core, I can do TIG, I can do gas metal arc welding, solid wire. I mean, there's a bunch of various processes that I could run. Why would I want to run stick welding? So for starters, stick welding is great for field applications. Okay, if I have big structural connections or out on the pipeline, stick welding is a great alternative to run in some of the other processes, just for ease of use. Okay, I have very limited components with this. I have a power source or an engine drive machine. I have a workpiece clamp or ground clamp, and then I have an electrode holder. That's it. I've got 3 basic pieces. Okay, so ease of use, simplicity. I can also weld in windy environments, whereas if I try to use gas metal arc welding, 30 feet up in the air with 20 mile an hour winds, that's not going to work out so well, right? It's going to be full of porosity. I get good weld deposition with this, right? So with stick welding, we get good deposition rates, good depth of fusion or penetration. Repeatability is another thing. So if you look at the AWS D1.1 structural steel code, shielded metal arc welding is pre-qualified because it is proven time and time again to be effective. So what are some of the disadvantages? Well, I think shielded metal arc welding is about 60% electrode efficiency, right? Meaning I'm losing about 40% of that electrode to slag, weld spatter, right? Things of that nature. A little bit of weld spatter. So I mean, there's some drawbacks. It's a slower process, right? Compared to other processes, because every 6 or 7 inches I have to stop, I have to chip it, I have to clean it. I have to do a lot of base metal preparation because, especially when we're dealing with low hydrogen electrodes, they like clean material, right? Anybody ever weld on nasty, see this guy's shaking his head. You guys ever weld on nasty material that you didn't take the time and do a little bit of base metal preparation, and you wonder, why didn't this weld turn out like I thought it was going to be? I mean, it's definitely not Instagram worthy. How do I fix that? Base metal preparation is going to be a big key component to that. So let's talk about the equipment, and hopefully I won't get any feedback. Andrea is going to be doing all the welding demonstrations, so we're going to go through, talk about the system, some of the components to it, how to operate it. So this pretty much concludes the class. Do you guys have any questions? No? All right, well, if you guys are done, I appreciate you guys coming out. Hope you enjoy the rest of the show. If you have questions you want to pop up and ask, no problem. Thank you.
Melko vaativaa hitsausta, joten tämän takia laitteet pitää olla ensiluokkaisia. Talossamme on tällä hetkellä noin 70 hitsauskonetta, joista 60 on Kempin tuotteita. Eli käytössämme on TIG-hitsauslaitteita ja MIG-hitsauslaitteita.